7 years to fighting, we did it. We did it, guys.
The time has come to bring on the champions.
Guys, go out there and make our stamp. A stamp that we are the champion.
And so the question that echoes around the land, who stops City? West Ham are the first to try. Haaland, the very embodiment of poise and athleticism, and today unleashed.
Plenty of football before that as Gundogan plays it into the gap. Haaland's looking for it, brought down, penalty kick, and he sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and Erling Haaland is off and running.
There goes Haaland, he's on his way again, he's hungry, he's scored, he always does, he always will. Nothing more certain than that Erling Haaland would slap his name across this game.
Nothing much to say than a good start, 2-0, and yeah, good start.
So City arrive at St James's Park, brimming with confidence. To cross it into the box, it's a great ball. City with a great chance, and they've scored, and it's Ilkay Gundogan again. The man again, he's on the run. He's got options to his right-hand side, onto it, and a chance for Newcastle, and they lead 2-1, and they turn this match around, and City trail for the first time this season. His time runs up, hits it into the back of the net, and Newcastle lead by 3-1. And chances for City in the game. De Bruyne's deep ball to the far, and there's still a chance, and Haaland scores. Winner looking up, looking for the right ball. Bernardo Silva, 3-3, and there goes the final whistle. One of the games of this and any season. So City are back at the Etihad, having dropped their first points of the new season, following that pulsating draw at Newcastle United. Crystal Palace once again giving City problems, and they lead 2-0 at the Etihad.
Bernardo is a type of player that when the situations go bad, always he makes a step forward. But how you react when the situation is wrong, and Bernardo's maybe is the best that we have.
This is a shot, City are back in the game. Now then, game on, ladies and gentlemen. It's cleared as far as Foden. Good ball in, and Haaland! Erling Haaland! He scores his first City goal at the Etihad Stadium. Now they're into the gap. Haaland has it. Haaland still. Haaland! Ladies and gentlemen, Haaland has his first City match ball. It will not be his last.
It's not just the finish.
Manchester is braced, its collective muscle is flexed. Two tribes. So light the fuse and stand well back. Bernardo Silva, Foden! City slick, speedy, slippery, at times untouchable, and promptly into a derby lead.
Corner comes in. Haaland off the line. Did it cross?
Goal.
Yes, it did. It's 2-0 City. City have men over here. De Bruyne, Haaland, 3-0.
Haaland on the march, aimed in for Foden. A first half rout. Foden 2, Haaland 2, United nothing at all.
5-1. Hat-trick, Erling Haaland.
And Foden 6. And another hat-trick hero. And this one a genuine Mancunian blue. Where do United go from here?
We're going to get one each, no?
Yeah, I think we have to. One ball for the first half and one for the second half. You know?
Okay, well, we couldn't split player of the match either, so share that too, guys.
Last season, we tried 2 seasons ago, we tried 3 seasons ago, every single season. But that is my dream in a Champions League competition. And we want to try like we tried all the time, but that doesn't mean it's going to win, no.
City's Champions League campaign begins in Seville. Foden, lovely ball. De Bruyne, and there he is again. Erling Haaland. There's the shot, and there's the goal. 2-0. Manchester City. Could be another chance here. Haaland, he's going to score again, you know. Two for him, three for
Manchester City, we have a great nucleus that we have here. We want to preserve this nucleus, but at the same time, we want to go to the next level, to win the Premier League, compete and win the Champions League, cup competitions in England.
So here are the teams. Cleared as far as Marco Reus. It's deflected and in is Jude Bellingham. Stones for Manchester City. Oh, yes! What a ball that is by Cancelo!
No club demands more of itself than this, the champion club. And champions, they do intend to remain, but there is doubt. Ball, Ederson's pass was poor, and Kulusevski pounces! And Tottenham still! And Pep is on his knees. And still Kane, and thrust in by Emerson Royal! And for Manchester City, it's a long way back. And City have a task on their hand. Mahrez, Grealish, Alvarez! The champions punch back. A World Cup winner's goal. The heavyweight bounces off the canvas. The champions back in the... Mahrez, and Perisic is committed and out of it. It's Riyad Mahrez! That's just stunning. Thrust forward by Ederson, and here is Riyad Mahrez! That's what champions are made of. The performance of a champion club. Manchester City, magnificent. So much for a City surrender. From this point on, every moment matters. Liverpool need it. Their agenda is somewhat less flashy than Pep's and City's, who have 11 games more to make up 8 points and to remain the champions of England. And it's Mo Salah who rifles Liverpool ahead. Stunned silence in the Etihad. That's Ilkay Gundogan. This is Jack Grealish. Alvarez, 1-1. A hot knife through butter, and everyone's bouncing up and down. The big boy himself, on behalf of the man who fills his boots. Oh, what a smashing ball. And Mahrez is onto it, and there is De Bruyne! Champions on a charge. Riyad Mahrez, Julian Alvarez, Gundogan! Beware, they are happening. City are happening. Here's De Bruyne, and there's Grealish! And Manchester City are pulling stylishly away.
This game has had the sold-out signs up against the ticket office window for a very, very long time. It might not be the night on which either of these teams will claim that the title came to their stadium, but it will certainly feel to the loser as though they've handed the baton to the other. Is advancing, and De Bruyne keeps on going and hits it into the back of the net. City 1, Arsenal 0. What a start! Floats it in, and there's an unmarked header, and City is offside. It's a thought. He's onside, it's a goal, it's 2-0, it's been given, VAR say onside. Haaland towards De Bruyne now in the penalty area, and that is the end of the night for Arsenal. Haaland with the assist, De Bruyne with the side foot, the Blues are in cruise control. Foden on the edge of the area, onto Haaland, 4-1.
There's no tougher task in European football at the moment than playing at Manchester City. We would have wished for a little bit more time together to prepare and to get to know each other a bit better, but it's a big challenge also for me to find the right approach against City, against Pep, but we're up for it.
Favourites, two of the very best teams in the world who are about to go head-to-head. The champions of England against the champions of Germany for a place in the semi-finals. The Rodri skips away from... Oh, what about that? It's a goal to take your breath away, the Champions League! Promising for City, pulls across to Bernardo Silva! 2-0! It is Stones, Haaland! Dreamland in the Champions League for Manchester City, who can smell the semi-final. Upamecano's fallen over. Holland scores! Manchester City are into the semi-finals of the Champions League for the 5th time.
And I think all the clubs around the world had the feeling that if you want to win this competition, you have to beat Real Madrid right now. Before it was Barcelona, now it's Real Madrid.
And his precision engineered team, 14 and counting versus a burning desire to hold the trophy and sit at the head of Europe's top table. It's a game that has it all, and we get the chance to enjoy it twice. Vinicius Junior shoots! Oh my word! First time ball onto Kevin De Bruyne. He's in here for Manchester City. Good save by Courtois. Really strong hand. Kevin De Bruyne! One of Manchester City's biggest players with one of the biggest goals of the season.
Well, there we are. 1-1. Pep Guardiola called it all along. He said this week, everything will be decided in Manchester. Full time in the first leg of the semi-final.
The players out into a colourful cauldron of noise. It's a season-defining night for everyone down there. Good delivery towards the far side of the Kanji. Oh, and goal! What a save! What a save!
De Bruyne through to Bernardo Silva! Courtois not keeping that one out.
And stepping in. There's the chance. Oh, it's two! It's two! And it's Bernardo Silva again! Taken by De Bruyne! It's gone in! It's an own goal, is it? Or did Akanji get the last touch? That must be the moment to take Manchester City to Istanbul.
But this is huge for them tonight. And here's Alvarez!
First touch.
The greatest team in Europe in the history of this competition have been blown out of sight.
It's Estupinian to make it 3-0. It's 1-0! Manchester City are champions of England. The history makers, the record breakers, the team that have simply been head and shoulders above the rest. And still, the champions of the land, Manchester City. An FA Cup final at Wembley is a day to be treasured and enjoyed. But when you combine all that a Manchester derby brings with it to all that a cup final can create, you've certainly got a very heady mixture.
Guys, go out there and make our stamp that we are the champion.
The last time these two met here in the competition, City have scored already! The ball into the box, and İlkay Gündoğan tucks it in! It was just one of those moving around moments. It's set up for the volley, and İlkay Gündoğan connected on the edge of the area, and City are in front, inside 16 seconds. Gets away from Varane, turns beautifully, hits a shot over the bar, but again, it's a feather in the cap. United possession in and around the City penalty area. Grealish is back there, and it's a good problem. And the referee's gone to VAR. Oh, he'll give it. It'll be United penalty. It's 1-1.
That's a wonderful penalty.
Very clean. Gündoğan hits a volley. And it's gone in! Oh my goodness me! İlkay Gündoğan has scored 2 volleys from outside the area, and the referee blows his whistle. 2 goals from Captain Fantastic have left half the ground in depression, the other half in complete elation. İlkay Gündoğan with 2 volleys from outside the area have given City the FA Cup. Manchester City have got the second leg of a treble, and they've beaten the older of enemies to do it.
Moving from this seat, I can assure you, now more than ever. I want my Warriors.
And we will find out whether the dream comes true for Manchester City here in this incredible setting, the Atatürk Stadium, just on the edge of Istanbul. What a thrilling, remarkable season they've had so far. For so many years, Manchester City fans have coveted this trophy.
Team from Manchester could be heading for immortality.
Of course, a dream for all of us. It's absolutely a dream, yeah.
So the 2023 Champions League final underway. Into Martinez, and then the shot which came in from the inter-captain. Goes Haaland, good play from Manchester City. Erling Haaland could save Onana. Trouble here for Manchester City, good save by Ederson. Ball in, Bernardo Silva, tight angle, pulls it back, coming onto it now to shoot. Rodri! Manchester City lead in the Champions League final, and that's a huge goal. And then Dumfries was challenging, Lukaku's in there, Di Marco there as well. Oh, it's in the bar. Di Marco hits Lukaku, I think. Still not clear, it will be now.
It does hit Lukaku.
How on earth did they not equalise Inter? There's Phil Foden on the move. Phil Foden saved. Well, that's a vital save for Onana. Still they wait in the middle. Brozovic flicks it in. Gerson's coming in, gets it. Oh, what a save!
Save goal!
What a save!
Oh my God.
That's an unbelievable save from Ederson. An amazing moment for the Manchester City goalkeeper. Has that moment just secured the Champions League? The treble complete. The greatest story in club history has an ending. And what a final chapter! Pep Guardiola is a European champion again. There's a blue moon shining over Europe tonight, and Manchester City are the kings of the continent. This elusive trophy is finally theirs, and they've done it. The champions of England are the champions of Europe too.